Hey everyone, so I'm finished with treatment number 6. It is the halfway point. It's actually the unofficial halfway point, mostly because I still have a PET scan scheduled. The PET scan is going to show really where my progress is at this point in time. It's scheduled for this Friday. It's coming up. Not gonna lie, I'm a little anxious about it. First, the appointment's not even until Friday, and then I'm not even going to be getting the results for that until another week, which will be during my next treatment number 7, before I get the results. My doctor's pretty optimistic about it. Connie's pretty optimistic about it. There's no reason not to be optimistic about it. Doesn't mean I'm not anxious about it. But halfway, so that is good news. All downhill from here, hopefully. The past treatment went okay. First met with my doctor and Connie. My numbers were low again, so back to being pretty strict on no fresh fruits or vegetables, no crowds, wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. So it is time that I have to be back to being careful with that stuff. My numbers were at 500 for those of you in the medical field. So not great, not awful, but yeah. I did want to talk about some other side effects that I was having that I talked with my doctor about. Recently my hand's been falling asleep. I think last time I talked about how my thumb would get kind of numb on occasion. It's now becoming my whole hand will go into like it fell asleep and it's tingly and uncomfortable. It doesn't last very long, and once I start moving my hand, it gets much better. It's also been happening with my feet as well. It's more of a nuisance than anything. It's not like it hurts at all. It's just kind of one of those side effects. It is something that they follow closely. If it starts lasting for like hours or anything like that, they would have to discontinue using some of the chemo drugs and kind of change gears on what they're doing. But it hasn't been that. It's it'll just kind of fall asleep, and then once I start moving it for like a minute or so, it'll be back to normal. Still getting mouth sores. Typically happens for the first week after treatment, but have medication for it, so it's really not that bad. It's usually the weekend after is when the mouth sores are the worst. They're just uncomfortable, and it makes it uncomfortable to eat things. I typically stick to soups just because it feels better on it. I have been asked by a few people recently about working. I am still working, so my treatments are scheduled on Thursdays, and then so I miss Thursday and then Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. Usually those 4 days I'm pretty beat and tired and can't really do a lot of things. So those are the only days that I miss work, are Thursday and Fridays. I do potentially have Monday scheduled as a tentative date. I haven't had to miss work on a Monday yet, but that's always there for me if I do need to do it. Work's been really great with being very flexible and relaxed with my schedule. They've been very understanding and very helpful with everything. So that's that answer for those of you that have been asking that. Like I said, the next real big thing is the PET scan, which is coming up. I am a little nervous about it, but there's really nothing we can do about it, so we'll just see how it goes, and I'll keep you updated. The test is this Friday, but I'm not going to get the results for another week. It won't actually be until my next chemo session before I get the results for that. But everything's been going well, halfway. When I told a couple of my coworkers I was halfway there, they busted out in the Bon Jovi song, and that got stuck in my head for a while. And it's probably stuck in my head again now. But it's good news moving forward. And I'll keep you guys informed on what's going on. All right, till next time.